Hi, welcome to my first Minecraft video using Minecraft Tekkit with Computer Craft. Basically what I'm going to demonstrate, there's probably other videos on there that do the same thing, but I thought I'd have a go myself anyway, is the turtle, Minecraft Turtle, which is that little chap you can see going off in the distance. Basically Minecraft Turtle is a computer controlled block which is part of the Computer Craft add-on, and you can actually code it with proper programming code. The language it uses is called Lua, L-U-A. I think it's used in like schools and things, but it's a bit like BASIC. It's got if statements, loops, while loops, for loops, and so on. There's quite a lot of functionality to it. Basically the code that I've done has the turtle go around and build a brick wall, and he'll basically detect a block below him, and if there's a block below him, it'll place a block in front of him and then go backwards and keep doing what he's doing now. So it's a pretty good little add-on. There's lots of things you can do with Minecraft, and this is just one of the best ones I think I've ever seen. The turtle runs on fuel, so you have to give him some coal and then use a command called refuel, and then away he goes. You run your code, which I shall show you shortly. Right, you should see him now. What he'll do, he'll get to the end, and then he'll do a series of manoeuvres to basically get him ready for the next bit of wall, as you can see, as he goes. And there he goes. So, and then once he's achieved a full lap, he'll go up a level and carry on again, as you're about to see. So off he goes. In my code I've told him to do this like 10 times, and that's it. There is an important sort of aspect of the code in that I can only build anti-clockwise. Of the code is that in order to produce this wall, the turtle can only go backwards. Reason being is because certain commands only support, well, you can't. Basically, you've got a command like place down or just place up. You haven't got one that's place back, so you can't drive him forward and then go place back, which is a bit awkward. But nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. So you just drive him backwards and then have him place a block in front of him. And as I said earlier, he basically detects a block underneath him and then places a block in front of him, and then keeps going until such time when he can't detect a block underneath him, and then he performs a series of turns and then off he goes again. So there's a nuke I set off earlier. I'm just going to fill him up with bricks. They're cheap for obvious reasons. I don't particularly want to have to record creating bricks. I have got a brick factory which I have made, but for now I'm just going to use the useful features of not enough items. I just took a few more bricks in, might as well fully load him up. That way he'll oh no, that's no good. A couple more. Right, that should keep the turtle busy for quite a while. Right, let's have a look at the code. I have got a command called make floor as well, which fills it in. The top line is arguments. If you want to pass arguments from a command line to the code, apparently that's the way to do it. I've not got it to work yet, to be honest. But the intention is that I want to specify how high I want him to build. So I'll say like make wall space 6, and he'll go 6 high. Variable 1 is just a starting point. The first bit is the local item. Instructs the turtle to check if there's any bricks in the first slot. If not, if it's equal to 0, then move on to the next slot. That way he doesn't basically start building with nothing until he gets to, because basically he'll cycle through a series of commands, one of which is select a slot, which is just after this while back do, and then it says like the item turtle dot get item count is basically how many items are in slot 1, for instance. If it's equal 0, then var1 is incremented, so then it will move to slot 2, which is in that turtle dot select var1. So it basically instructs him as soon as the bricks are depleted, it will move on to the next slot, start building with those bricks. Then just below that I've got the local DTK, which is a variable, equals turtle detect down, and that is where the turtle detects if there's anything below it, a brick, any type of block. If it's true, then it places a block in front of it. If there's nothing, i.e. there's air below it, then it will perform a series of commands: turn left, forward. I can't remember. Oh, let's have a look in a sec. Right. As you can see, turn left, forward, turn right, forward, turn left, back. I had to kind of think about it quite a bit when I did that, but it works like a charm. All those commands were put into what's called a function, which anyone who's done programming will know. It's a series of commands all compiled into one nice neat name to call up many times as you like. And basically that function reset is when the turtle's done a full lap and there's a brick in front of it, it'll stop, and that's when the reset command is called. So the build command builds the brick layer, and then the reset command makes him move up, and it'll do that in the for loop. So, right, and the idea, I mean, the intention is that using those arguments command, I'll have the arguments passed to the for loop, and so you can specify how high you want them to go. So you could put like 50. I mean, it'd be building for quite a while. But if you want a very tall house, then that's the way to do it. And the idea is you would manually lay the foundation, and he'll just follow it and just keep going up and up and up and up and up. So he runs out of fuel, or he runs out of bricks. Probably the bricks first. So I'm just messing with my mic settings. I did the video, and then I'm doing the audio after, which is why it'll be all over the place, so I apologise for that. The crystal voice thing, I turned it off in the end, because I think it's better off without it. However, the THX True Sound is the best thing I've ever heard in my life. Sorry, I digress. A large crater down there was my nuclear bomb to set off, just to clear the land out a bit. It was an actual old quarry that I built using Buildcraft components. So anyway, as you can see, he's going for it. I'll just tidy this up, because interruptions won't work properly, because it'll just build over this. Because if you can see in the distance, there's another. That's where he truly ended. So it's not a perfect piece of code, but it'll do the job. I mean, like I say, once it's filled up with bricks and fuel, you can just leave him doing this, and you come back in half an hour and he's gone up quite high. So yes, that's I think that was about 4 or 5 nuclear bombs, and it pretty much levelled the land. created a rather nice waterfall. So right, he's going to go up. So he's done his little turns. Now he's going back again, and he should go up. And there you go, he goes up. So, and that is a builder bot thing. Well, no, mine. I forgot the name of it now. Mining turtle. One of the things, if you look in my inventory, you can see there's a disk, floppy disk. If you build a floppy disk drive, which is another component of computer craft, and place it next to the bot, or the turtle, sorry, you place it next to the turtle, you can save the config that your code onto the floppy disk via the drive. So you put the disk in the drive, put the drive next to the turtle, and then you can copy your command file. So mine's called mk wall. You can copy that to the floppy disk by going copy space file name space disk / file name, and it will just make a copy of it to the disk, which is quite cool. Because if you destroy him, like if you whack him with a pickaxe, then unfortunately all that programming is lost, which is painful first time round. So this was a rather large quarry that I made. I'm not entirely sure why I bothered going down there, but overnight it doesn't matter. And then I think if I turn around now, there's a bloody creepers. Yes, that's good of him, thank you very much. And that is it. I hope it's been useful for anyone actually is watching it. So it's a cracking add-on. I definitely it's worth buying the game purely for this add-on. Have a good day.